Move amendments 1 and 3 are circulated in my name together.
Just a moment, member. Is leave granted? Leave is granted. The member for the Assistant Minister. The member for Warringah has the call.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. In relation to the instant tax asset tax write-off, it's raising the question of how it is used for small businesses. So in the past there has been concern that the instant tax write-off has been used for essentially spending by some businesses. For example, the paying of the RAM tradie utes, and we've seen them proliferate in some of our areas. And so looking at the question of how can small business be incentivised to invest into their energy efficiencies and waste reduction, because these are key elements that the government ends up spending significant amounts of money in other programs. And so these amendments seek to justify the increase to the $50,000 for that instant asset tax write-off by linking it to waste reduction and energy efficiency measures for small businesses. Now, these come in so many ways that it would essentially be available to most businesses and industries, but it puts that incentive and that encouragement on small business to spend that money in a really purposeful way. We know from the National Climate Risk Assessment that small business across Australia will face notable impacts from climate change and increasing risks, potentially face compounding impacts of inundation, flooding and erosion, making them unviable, and in particularly in high-risk areas across Queensland, WA, the Northern Territory and New South Wales. Often small businesses also struggle to get insurance because of the amount of risks they carry when it comes to climate impacts. So for small businesses, there's a real benefit to be incentivised to act to reduce that risk and invest in those efficiencies of their building. So the ability to act now to protect their energy sources, to ensure they can build resilience in their business and continue to operate in the face of rising temperatures and increasing risks. So this amendment would incentivise small businesses and deliver real benefits by allowing small businesses to invest in energy efficiency and decarbonisation options to reduce the cost of doing business. For example, the cost of utilities is a key driver for small to medium enterprise stress. It would allow for the investment in productivity enhancing, and it would simplify tax compliance, removing the confusion of annual threshold changes. So I urge the government to consider, if it's not through this amendment, in other measures, is how do we incentivise small to medium businesses to innovate and to build resilience within their businesses. We need to ensure that they have access to ways to build energy efficiency in their operations, but also waste management. We know we need to build towards more of a circular economy and ensure that that waste management is there. I've had the privilege of spending time with small businesses within my electorate. They're ambitious, hardworking, innovative. They deserve tax frameworks which rewards innovation and supports cleaner, more efficient technologies. Under the current arrangements, it shifts every budget cycle, leaving them missing the opportunity to help small businesses be part of clean energy transition. With better design, the instant asset write-off can be a powerful tool towards our national decarbonisation efforts, but lifting that productivity through small businesses. So this amendment, as others, support both business growth and Australia's long-term economic resilience. It's about providing certainty and fairness, not shifting goalposts. So I commend this amendment to the government and urge the government to consider much greater support for small to medium enterprise.